is your husband? And she said, all I heard on the other line was, like, Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat and we are back with another... Say that again. We are back with another mukbang. And we are having Filipino food at last. And I fancied this for a very, very long time. But here we have BangSiLog. Basically, this is a Filipino all-day breakfast. The BangSiLog is bangus, sinangag, and itlog, which is milkfish, marinated milkfish, garlic rice, and sunny-side-up eggs. We have SpamSiLog, spam, sinangag, itlog, CornSiLog, corned beef, sinangag, and itlog, and TapSiLog, tapa, sinangag, itlog. The tapa is a beef tapa. Yeah. It's marinated cured beef. And we have some tomatoes here with a bit like sausaw and sort of thing. And I have my pinakurat for my fish. I am so hungry, I'm feeling so dizzy, and I can see a lot of stars everywhere. So come guys, let's have something to eat. If you haven't got anything to eat, with you, pause this video and get something so you could join us. Let's go.
What did you say
Cheers,
that's called?
I just want to drink. Pinakurat.
Pinakurat. Is that where you get out of a whiskey bowl?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Not pinakurat. Cheers, I'm having just water.
Yeah, I'm just having coloured water.
You're having... Oh, am I gonna eat with bare hands or not? I don't know where to start. I am so hungry. I don't really... do you know what? We're Filipino. It's Kamayan, really. I think I'm gonna use my fingers. This bangus, I've actually marinated it myself.
Uh-oh.
And...
Uh-oh. All these rice is the same.
Uh-huh. Pardon?
Am I taking the whole one or just...
You can take the whole one.
Hey! Very pretty.
Mm.
It's like being in the Philippines.
It is. Oh. I think I'm gonna take this one as well.
This is TapSiLog.
That's TapSiLog, yeah.
Is that going to be as good as my mate?
What, Biggs? I don't know.
Mr. Biggs.
Probably not. Haven't really cured it like cured. It's supposed to be cured and then fried. Oh, the boy is coming out from hibernation. Anyway, I'm gonna dip this one. Pinakurat. Oh, what? What happened?
Hello, mister.
So hungry. You want corned beef?
Yeah.
I know you like corned beef.
Yeah, but is that all there is?
There's plenty there, darling. There's a whole bowl inside the kitchen.
Yeah?
Yeah. Corned beef is like, well, it's a Filipino style, how do you call it? Corned beef hash, really. It is a bit, eh? So good. Of that.
I'll stay down there when I eat my food up.
In fact, today is Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
But we decided not to go out. We've not been out for a few years now, eh?
No.
It's just too expensive to go out when we can eat here. Dip that here.
What?
Dip it there. Really good.
I don't think so.
It is good with pinakurat, darling, really.
And I didn't eat as much as I usually do in the daytime today.
Yeah.
So I knew we were having this. I saved myself.
So I guess everyone is out tonight.
Everybody's out having
Yeah, what do you normally order on Valentine's Day, like for a meal? I know for a fact that when we go out, I would, you know, nowadays I would have seafoods, you know, like smoked salmon, or perhaps deep fried brie, and then steak after. I guess like what you were telling me about.
What, for Valentine's?
Yeah.
See, what is it about Valentine's?
I don't know.
Everybody on the radio today, all the
Oh, mind
DJs
you.
are asking. Everybody seems to be having the same. Everybody's having some form of seafood. A lot of them having prawn starter, and everybody's
Prawn.
having a steak.
Prawn cocktail. Nah.
If you look at all the supermarkets, all their marketing and advertising is like steak, steak dinners for two and stuff.
Why? I don't know. I don't know.
What is it about steak on Valentine's? Seems to be popular choice.
Try the pinakurat, darling. Dip it.
Oh no, that's way too sour.
It's so good. Isn't
It's
it?
not bad, but it's very, my God, very strong.
Spiced vinegar, basically. This is the only thing with milkfish. It's a little bit too bony. Thank you, darling.
What did you say? Vamos. Vamos.
Not vamos. Bangus.
I thought you were telling me to go. Vamos. Vamos.
Not mus. Nga.
What?
Nga.
Yeah.
Bangus.
It's got my favourite
Words or letters.
vowels or whatever it's called.
Consonant. Vowels is A-E-I-O-U.
Even in your language?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Except in our language it's A-E-I-O-U. Your face.
Say that again.
A-E-I-O-U.
A-E-I-O-U.
Not O-O. O-O.
O-U.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
Can you say it loud?
A-E-I-O-U.
Pasa A-E-I-O-U.
A-E-I-O-U. It's easier to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Can you say it backwards?
No?
There's a little girl on the radio yesterday morning, about 9 years old, and she says it backwards really fast.
Really? Is it Mary Poppins? It is, eh?
Mm-hmm.
She's a fan of Mary Poppins then.
Ooh,
Oh look! Ooh!
talking of Mary Poppins, and do you remember the little boy in Nanny McPhee?
Which
Remember
one?
the little boy in Nanny McPhee?
There's two little boys there.
Well, one of them, he's only young, he died.
Which one?
I can't remember which one, can't remember his name. It's on the radio the other day.
Which one? The oldest in Nanny McPhee? The oldest son?
It just said one of the young boys is singing, and he's only sort of like,
Oh, there's two actually. Two younger boys in Nanny McPhee. Sebastian and Eric.
I don't know which one it was, I can't remember the name.
Oh no.
Oh,
Why?
Well, it's not an old film.
No.
So he's only young, he could only be in his 20s.
Yeah.
I think he was at 25 or something like that.
No.
Apparently he had no health problems.
Oh, I've forgotten about my spam.
Spam.
Don't start me off.
What?
It's Monty Python, isn't it? Monty Python.
You having tomatoes?
Mm-hmm. I've been some already. I think it's time to go into the corned beef now. What's it called? CornSiLog.
Say that again?
The CornSiLog.
CornSiLog. CornSiLog.
Ah, I forgot the C.
I knew you. Oh gosh.
Oops.
Do you want me to get it for you? It's gonna fall over. Ooh, don't clap your hands. Your hands. I knew it.
Oops. You know what's really good with this?
Mm-hmm.
HP sauce. Saccharin, isn't it?
Not today.
See, since we met, you found out that I love corned beef hash. And then you
Since we've been married.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then since we
You're another one.
smart, you twisted it and did the Filipino version, which is actually nicer, especially if you use the Filipino.
Yeah, because
Corned
the
beef.
English way, the British way of making corned beef hash is mashed potato. I do that sometimes.
It's nice when you do it and you let it underneath, you get it burn a little bit, so you get a bit of a skin. So I mean, I didn't have to introduce you to it, because you have it in the Philippines, you just have a different version. Same thing, corned beef, potato, you know, done in the frying pan. But what I have introduced you to, which you are disgusted with, is good old HP sauce, which is marvellous.
When we first lived together, I didn't mind it, but I think, I don't know what it is, you've just been having it far too much and you just put it on everything. It's like, oh, the smell of it is just too overpowering.
It's perfect for pizzas. Yes, it is. You can have a pizza with HP sauce. It's good with corned beef hash, English style or Filipino style. It's also good with a nice piece of steak, because it's actually originally made as a steak sauce.
Excuse me, I was so hungry before that, really, I was feeling so dizzy.
You're going to flake it out at me again.
Really? And then he came in with flowers. I said, oh, that's beautiful, darling, thank you. His reaction was so defensive.
I joked because you didn't go, oh, that's beautiful.
I did say, oh, that's beautiful.
Well, you did just thanks.
Ah, see? Karma. I didn't say thanks, in fact. I said, oh, that's beautiful, thank you.
Oh, I didn't hear you say beautiful. It's my bloody hearing again.
I said it's beautiful.
I didn't hear that. That's why I
I
said.
love red roses.
That's why I said, because I didn't hear you say the beautiful bit.
Talk about roses. Listen. Talk about roses. This young lady. She was about 16 years old. Crispy.
Yeah.
And in school, you know what it's like in school, yeah? Well, you always have somebody that fancies you, but in fact, you haven't got time for this person, yeah? She said this one boy that's always, you know, trying to impress her, trying to be the center of attention just so she would notice him, yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes we go out of our way to impress you women, you know?
He would do everything. He would do anything for her, just to please her. But she said, I just didn't want anything to do with this guy. You know, oh, I hate him. You know, I just don't want to be around him, yeah?
Very far,
She said, then Valentine's Day came. She said, in fact, she's saying, I mean, she's literally telling him that, you know, look, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't fancy you. And just, you know, basically go to where you need to go, yeah?
Bug off.
Yeah. Valentine's Day, she said, when she approached her car, you know
She's 16, she's got a car.
yeah. I don't know, in America, I think 16, 17, you drive.
17,
I don't know, she said she was about 16 years old. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
I think it's 16 in America.
I think it is. Because we're 18 for alcohol and they're 21.
So and so she said, I was approaching my car, and so the bonnet of my car has had the windscreen of her car, but you know where the bonnet is, there's beautiful flowers. She said, and they were beautiful, they were big, yeah. And then there's a card as well, and that comes with it. And she said, as soon as she saw it, she said, I knew exactly who this, comes from. She said she was so angry that she actually took it off the bonnet of her car and she threw it on the ground. She said she was fuming. Hey? Why are you finishing my story?
That's
You
right.
see, this one is a party pooper. He's trying to finish my story. I know he's annoyed because I'm, telling the story too slow. Come on, I'm eating too. But that's how annoyed she was. She grabbed it off her bonnet of her car, threw it in one corner, and then even the card, she threw everything. Oh, there's chocolate as well. There's beautiful box of chocolate as well that comes with it. And she just threw it there. And she said, she got in her car. She was, obviously stomping. Got in her car because she knew straight away. She said, I knew it's from him. Yeah. Got in my car, and I just start my car. And when she reversed, all she heard was this, like a pop of some sort. There was a noise, and she said she didn't even think much of it. And then she drove off. She said it wasn't even a few feet away. She was driving. All she heard was like, she just drove up probably 10 feet from where she reversed. And she said all she heard was like, and then that was it. The car won't go anywhere. And she came out. She's like, oh dang, the car was at a flat tire.
Yeah.
So she said, so I ended up, because I was so upset with this person, yeah, I ended up calling they call it in America AAA. We call it here AA, yeah?
Yeah.
She said, I ended up calling them, and then I had to take my car to the garage and had the tire fixed or replaced and all that stuff. And it cost me, just because, do you know what happened? They said, the garage said,
The roses.
she ran over, she reversed on the roses, that the thorn of it had popped her
Must have
tire.
been bloody big.
That's
thorn.
what I said, how big is that thorn?
Maybe your tyres were near bald.
Possibly, because if it's fairly new, there's no way, yeah? I mean, it's roses, I've never seen, I don't know how, but then again, there are some roses that are just only short, but the thing is, it's quite short thorn, but they're really sharp and sturdy. Anyway, that's what happened. So she said, as it turned out, this boy had actually somewhere there watching her for 20 minutes. He watched her, what she did, and then after 20 minutes, he buggered off. She just let her go off with the AA and all this stuff. And now, he said, I'm married to that person.
She's married to him now. Oh, by gunpoint or what?
And then they flashed a picture of him. Actually, he's not bad looking at all.
So how did that come around then?
I don't know, she didn't say, because this was just some Valentine horror stories.
There was Valentine horror stories on the radio. I'm trying to think of some of them. One of them was he put his knife in his mouth.
Oh?
This is first dates for Valentine's.
Oh, the knife. What, a steak knife?
Put the knife in his mouth and lick the knife.
Well, a steak knife.
Well, I don't know if it was
no.
a steak knife, but she was like, so never again.
Oh, really?
You have to describe your first date with 4 words. And one of the guys on Zoe Ball's show, he went, kiss girl, never again.
Why?
He's married now, same-sex marriage. But the first
Oh,
kiss he ever
right.
had was a girl, and he went, kiss girl, never again. Hated
Oh,
it,
really?
didn't like it at all like that.
What was your first date like then, in 4 words? Don't remember. Who
My-
win?
My first date.
Mm.
Very had fun.
First date?
I was like 14 at the time.
Who on earth do that on the first date?
Me. Darling, I had to treat you with kid gloves when I met you because you're Filipino, so you're different to the.
You had to treat me what?
With kid gloves, I had to be very gentle and, treat you differently.
We have corned beef, darling.
I still have to now.
Here, did it for you. You like my date night food, eh, darling? Hmm?
It's a date night tonight.
It's a date night. It's Valentine's night. Come on.
Right, darling. So what do you like then? Yeah, got a question for you.
Hmm.
I'll explain when you give me an answer.
Mm-hmm.
In your opinion, how much do you think a bloke should spend on an engagement ring?
Honest opinion?
Hmm?
I have no idea. I never asked you how much you spent on this engagement ring,
No, no.
so I have no idea.
Oh, can't you remember? Oh, no, I bought it.
You bought it. You gave it to me
Can't remember.
at
Well,
the airport.
I don't. What?
You gave it to me at the airport, Manila.
Oh, yeah. There was a survey, because they do surveys in England about everything. The tradition in the UK at the moment,
The what? Sorry.
the tradition or the general census of things is that a guy should spend 3 months' salary.
Oh, I've heard of that actually.
3 months' salary.
No, in America, 4 months.
No, it's
I
not.
think
No,
it's
it's not. It's 2 months. Because there's an American company, what happened was, diamonds,
Our girl's best friend.
but they never used to be related to Valentines.
It's not about that. I thought you said it's engagement.
Engagement, yeah. Or engagement as well,
Mm.
yeah. So, this American company, Clever Marketing, started advertising, and these are the people, one company, are responsible
Mm.
for the engagement ring being a diamond.
What
Yeah.
company is that? I can't remember.
Okay, I think they bearers, something like that. I can't remember. So they did an advert, and in the advert it said, get your intended ring, diamond,
Mm.
mounted ring, for only 2 months' salary. And the question before it was, how can you make 2 months' salary last forever? And the answer was,
Diamond.
for an engagement.
Mm.
And then after the war, Second World War,
Mm-hmm.
apparently the Japanese picked up on it, but did it for 3 months. So in Japan, a guy is expected to spend the equivalent of 3 months' salary, right? But it's also created a problem because so many people actually borrow money and actually get into debt
Mm.
for the sake of an engagement ring
Mm.
when they could put a deposit down for something really important. One lady, she phoned in, she said, this 2 month, 3 month, whatever, she said it's ridiculous. She said, me and my fiance climbed a mountain, and on the side of the mountain one day, we stopped and sat in the grass, and then he proposed to me.
Mm.
And because we didn't have a ring, spur of the moment, he grabbed a piece of grass, a long piece of grass, and wrapped it around her finger. She said, to this day, I had a little box made, and she said, I still have that piece of grass. She said, that was the most romantic thing that's ever happened to me. He said afterwards, don't worry, when we get back down the mountain, when we get back home, I'll replace the grass ring with a diamond. She said, to this day, I've not had one, because I don't want one.
Are they still together?
Yeah. She said, we've been married for 25, 28 years or whatever it is. She said, and I keep that piece of grass in a box, and she said, and that's my memory. And she said, I don't care if he didn't spend 1, 2 or 3 months on his salary.
Mm. But like, you know, like some of them said, what is it, do you really need a ring to be able to propose a marriage to to your lady? Is it really necessary? And they're like, oh, perhaps it's just American, because in some places in Asia, it doesn't really matter. Well, it never used to matter.
They were saying.
But now, because of social media, when you have engagement, ring or engagement proposal, everyone is anticipating the ring. What does the ring look like?
Yeah, what's the ring look like?
It's because of the social media. Yeah? Apparently, this lady, the boyfriend had proposed to her, and she showed off her engagement ring on social media. And now some people apparently were bashing her because she's displaying the tiniest of engagement ring. I mean, really tiny, and she's got a big hand squat, And I thought, why on earth people would actually have a go at her for showing off a tiny ring?
They were saying, why can't...
Chances are, this couple probably gonna last a lifetime than those people that's got this massive 3 kilograms ring. The heck?
Well, that's somebody said. It doesn't have to be a ring, but, like you say, media pressure and all the rest of it.
Social media, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be, where's the ring? And then they show like, like, what the heck's, probably people. And
if it's tiny, then your bloke's a blooming skinflint.
Yeah.
So then they start ribbing him, giving him a hard time.
Well, I think only if these women would think that if they really love the person, does the size of the ring really matters?
Exactly.
The earring I'm wearing now is this heart, yeah? This is the first present you sent me for Valentine's Day.
Wow, I remember them.
Why did I say I should have asked you? No, you say, oh, I remember them. But I bet if I ask you, you're like, oh, I don't know. I'll tell you a story. This girl, she said, she started dating. I think she met her on a dating website. She lives in Boston, and the other girl lives in New York. I think it's around 4 hours drive from Boston to New York, so they only see each other 2 or 3 times a month. And she said, it's back into, we were having a wonderful time. She's a little bit older than me, she said, and whenever, we go to New York, whenever I go to New York, she takes me on these beautiful places for a date. Just everything was so romantic, everything was just so ideal, and it was starting to get a bit serious, she said. And I think they've been together for at least 6 to 8 months or something like that. She said it was wonderful. One weekend, she was over there, but on a Saturday, she said, the girlfriend works. She said, so what am I to do on a Saturday? Sometimes stay at home, sometimes I'll go shopping. But this particular day, she said, instead of going to the mall, she's decided to stay at home. Well, all of a sudden, somebody knocked on the door. She opened the door and she said, and there's this bloke standing there in a military clothes, just standing, and she said, I opened the door, he was stunned to see me, I was stunned to see him, and we were just looking at each other like, what are you doing here and who are you? She said, she opened the door and she's like, hello, can I help you? And the guy finally said, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? She said. And then she said, I was angry, but he looks like he was fuming, because he's probably wondering, why am I doing here? And she said, who are you? And he said, I'm the husband. I think the girlfriend's name is Michelle. I'm Michelle's husband. As it turned out, these two had been married for 3 years. 3 or 4 years.
But she's having a girly affair with a girl.
Yeah, but he didn't know, because he was obviously on deployment.
He obviously came back early.
And he came, I reckon, he turned up early to surprise her, but she's at work.
He bloody did that, eh?
Yeah. So she said, so she stormed off, she went to the mall, and she left, she said. And while I was at the mall, I phoned Michelle. And she said to Michelle, there's this bloke that knocked on your doorstep, and he said, is your husband? And she said, all I heard on the other line was, like, anyway, after that she said, I bag it off, I'm not having this. She said, no, I'm just, wow, you didn't finish your second rice, darling.
No,
And what is this? We have pandan rice cake. I don't know, I'm not really into this stuff, but I will try it. Oh, you can smell the pandan.
Oh, I love the smell of pandan. And it's got rice flour.
It's like mochi.
What was it?
Yeah, I'll try it. Mmm. Mmm.
Mmm.
Mmm.
It's a funny,
Oops.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Texture.
Texture. It's like mozzarella cheese. Stretches.
Mm.
Looks more like I'd be eating on that Valentines. It looks like you should be eating it on Halloween. A bit chewy, eh?
Because it's glutinous rice. I'm not keen on that.
So I prefer butter.
And if you swallow it before you could chew it properly, you could actually get choked.
It's really weird because it's not hard, but it takes ages to chew it, but it's like squidgy.
Got one more story for you. Let's just go. She said this was her very first serious boyfriend. First boyfriend ever. In fact, she said it's really getting serious. We've been dating for 6 months. Anyway, they've been dating for a few months. And she said that one day he asked me that she's going to go on holiday, but for some reason she couldn't go, yeah? She couldn't go with him. And you like it?
It's weird.
Anyway, for some reason she couldn't go with him, yeah? So when he came back, she said he was showing off all his photographs, you know, holiday photographs, like sitting by the beach and all this stuff. But she was looking at it, he was showing it to her in his mobile phone. So she said, yeah, so she's speaking through. For some reason, he had to just probably, she said, to grab a glass of water or something. But I went too far, I flicked too far. The one weird thing about this guy is he is very friendly with his exes. So for him, she said, I wanted to be cool because it's my first relationship and I wanted to be cool about it, even though deep inside I was dying of jealousy because you can't be just that friendly with your exes, yeah? She said, anyway, when she was looking at this photo, she flipped too far away. By the time he came back, she's already seen so many photos that she shouldn't have seen. She said, and oh my God, there's 2 women there, and those 2 women were his exes. And he couldn't tell me anymore that it was just friends because they were in positions, the 3 of them together.
So he took pictures of him having his ex.
It's not just pictures, there were videos as well.
And left it on his phone.
And left it on his phone.
Duh.
Is he dumb or what?
Duh.
But poor girl, and I thought, well, at least now you found out before everything gets too serious, yeah? But the poor girl, it was her very first relationship ever, and a serious one too, so she thought everything was going well. But obviously it wasn't.
It's a bit weird, chewy, but I like it.
It's like, I think in Philippines you're gonna like this better. Espasol, we call it espasol.
I've had pandan things that are stronger flavoured.
If you like that one, I reckon you like espasol.
Yes.
There we go. Say hi everybody. Hi. There we go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to click subscribe and click the notification bell so you will be one of the first to know every time we have a new upload. And we will see you on our next video. Bye for now. Bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.